story time. Okay, so for the last couple of days, I've been going back from my friend's house back to my house for whatever reason. I don't know. My parents probably told me, but I just forgot. I could care less, you know. And within the last couple of weeks, I've been moving around a lot. So I'm kind of worrying if I have the coronavirus, but that's not the point of the story, okay? Listen, the point of the story is I think I almost died. Not. Let me explain. Okay, so it was me, my father, and my sister. We all went to my cousin's house, and apparently over there they got ATVs. They got a really cool Camaro. It's like a, you know, that one Transformer Bumblebee. That's a Camaro. I was able to drive in that. Trust me, I'm still shook to this day. But that's not the point of the story. Listen. So a couple minutes passed. We were all chilling, having fun. They got a pool back there. We're partying and that. You already know. There wasn't any music, but hey, it was still fun. And then one of the people over there, this dude named Dylan, he asked me if I wanted to go on an ATV. I said sure, why not? Now at the time I didn't know his age, but now that I do, I should have never said yes. Guess how old this dude was? 10. I was getting on an ATV with a 10-year-old, and he's driving. Do you understand how scary that is? Remember, I don't know his age. I just wanted to get on that ATV, man. I wanted to see what was in their backyard. I was curious, right? I should have never said yes. Let me tell you what he did. Hold on. Let me ease into this. We get on the ATV, right? I'm in the back. It got the handlebar things next to me. I hang on to those, like this. And I'm hanging on to them, right? This dude, I don't know who taught him to drive, but it must have been some dude off of Fast and Furious, because he didn't just slowly go slowly and then eased into going fast. He took off at like 20 miles per hour as soon as I got secure. If my foot had not been where it's supposed to be, I would have fell off. But that's not it. Listen. So I'm in the back, shook. I'm roaring. What? Ah! What are you doing? Slow down. Wait. I am horrified. But he's not done. Remember, he's 10. So he laughs at like the littlest of stuff, but he laughs at something that could be very serious, but he still thinks it's funny somehow. So you know what he did? Hold on. Let me, 1 second. Alright, so let's say these nunchucks are a tree, and this is us, right? We're still speeding, by the way. We're still going. We're heading right for this tree, right? We're going full speed. Then out of nowhere, he jerks out of the way, does that, jerks back in, does that, and keeps going. He misses the tree, sure. But since he turns so fast, I was barely hanging on, by the way. I'm pretty sure my hands are bleeding from hanging on to the handlebars. So when he did that, I was injured. I'm fine now, but back then I wasn't able to do this. I was looking cryptic. I was doing the rapping hands. I looked out straight out of Thriller. Then after he thinks that he pranked me, he slows the ATV down, and let me reenact what he did. Hold on. He does this. Did I get you? Okay. Now keep in mind, I'm a very Christian dude, okay? But sometimes I swear. Sometimes. And I just let it loose on this guy. I wanted to get off that ATV so fast. But he's still not done. As soon as I get off, I'm off the ATV, right? I'm already walking back to the house. Like, I don't care if he's picking me back up in the ATV, I'm gonna walk back to the house like a Walking Dead zombie. I don't care. I was barefoot too. I didn't have my sandals. I was barefoot and I was in a swimsuit too from the pool. So I was really walking back like this. That's how I was walking back. But he picked me up on the ATV back regardless. So I was like, hey, alright, man. So he double braked me. He said he would take me back to the house, I think. Then as soon as I got on, he went back to the oh god, what's it called? Hold on 1 second. Backyard. I don't know why I forgot that word for some reason. I had a brain fart. Anyways, he went back to the backyard, going 20 miles per hour again, hanging on for dear life. Now keep in mind, we're not in a car, okay? This is an ATV. There are no windows, no doors, no roof. It's just us, 4 wheels, a handlebar, and the open world. That's it, okay? My body is not able to handle those G-forces, okay? Even at 20 miles per hour, that may seem slow, but once you get on an ATV and you're on a passenger, you're being a passenger, 20 miles per hour, it feels like 100. Trust me. Especially if you've never been on an ATV before. So he goes back into the backyard. Didn't forget it that time. Anyways, he goes back, and there was this route. But it was like, okay, let's say he goes back this way, and then we turn, and then, like, in our point of view, there's a straight road, right? We've never been down this road before. So he decided, hey, let's try it now. So he books it. I mean, he goes full speed. I don't know this ATV's full speed at the time, but now I do, okay? Let me tell you how fast this thing can go. This is from what I've seen. Get ready for this. At least 40 miles per hour. 40. Remember, a couple wheels, a handlebar, the ATV, us in the open world. No doors, no windows, no roof. 40 miles per hour. I was hanging on for dear life. Now keep in mind, I'm not strong. I'm surprised I was able to hang on for so long. I'm surprised it's you. So he takes off into this unknown area. This dirt road. And then like halfway through he just stops. I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. Okay? He just stops. And at that point, I let go of the handlebars and I'm looking at my hands like this. I'm bleeding. Okay? I am bleeding. It wouldn't have been like, here we go talk this wet dream, okay? I'm bleeding so much. I mean, at least in my eyes. Like for Dylan, I'm pretty sure my hands were just red. But for me, I'm pretty sure I am bleeding. Like waterfalls. So, he did something unexpected while I'm back here having an existential crisis about my hands. Now keep in mind, I'm not sure if I'm bleeding or not. I think I'm bleeding. But for Dylan, I'm pretty sure my hands are just red. You know, I don't know. But he turns the ATV around and into like this ditch thing. He backs up into the ditch. And then he turns right to go back where we came from. And then as soon as he does that, guess what he does? Yep, books it. I'm still hanging on, by the way. I'm surprised my fingers are still here. All 4 of them. Not thumbs, they don't count. Do thumbs count? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, we're booking it back where we came from. Then he takes a hard right. I mean hard. Okay? I've had a lot of turns in my life, but this one was hard. Like a rock. He does this. Bam! It was so fast, I thought I had fell off. I'm still hanging on, but my soul fell off. My soul is gone. It's out of here. So we're now taking down this passage that has a lot of twigs and branches, and I'm pretty sure there's like a log or a plank laying on the middle of the ground. We go over that, right? There were so many turns on that passage, it's not even funny, okay? I've been laughing a lot this whole time because, well, it is sort of funny when you look at it. But this is no joke. That one passage with his speed, I'm surprised I didn't pee myself. I'm honest. I'm surprised. If we go down that passage, we go back where we came from. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Do you know how hard it is for me to sweat? Like, it's hot as heck right now in my room. Hot as heck. Not a single drop, man. Not a single drop. I'm not sweating at all. It takes a lot for me to sweat. So what he did was horrifying for me. Absolutely horrifying. So we're back to the starting area, the little square that leads to all the different passages. One leads back home, one leads to the other area I was just talking about. One leads to the unknown area that we lightly strolled through. We're sitting in that. Man, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm sitting there sweating. Again, it takes a lot for me to sweat. I'm sitting there. Man. I was speechless. I was very speechless. I was scared crapless. Okay? So scared. Keep in mind, I didn't know his age. He was 10. Now, remember the tree? Remember the tree? He tried to prank me again with that. Except it backfired. Like a bad backfire. Hold on 1 second. So, again, nunchucks. Nunchucks are a tree. This is us, right? We are going back to the house, or supposedly going back to the house. You know, he tricked me again. You know, the little devil. Just kidding. Anyway, we're going back to the house. Here's a tree. We're going this way. We were going past it, right? But Dylan, he tried to scare me one more time. It backfired. Watch this. We're going slightly. It's slower than usual, so I'm already feeling safer, right? We're going. Bam! He turns towards the tree so fast I thought I was gonna fall off again. Except he didn't. He messed up this time. Cause when he did this, his reactions weren't fast enough. So he turned the ATV, sure, but we still hit the tree, like on the side. So on the wheels actually hit that tree. I'm surprised we didn't spin out, but we were able to stop before any collateral damage actually happened. Thank God we stopped, because if we didn't, I'm pretty sure there was like a boulder in front of us that we could have rammed right into. Hallelujah for that. So Dylan, right? He thought it was funny at the time. So you know what he did? He did the same thing again. Did I get you? Man. The only let me say it like this. Because if he's watching the video, I want him to know how bad he hurt me. It sounds messed up, I know, but he hurt me. My leg, it's like, okay. Gonna have to learn how to do some gymnastics here. Give me a second. So, from like my toes down to my heel. I know it looks kind of dirty. Sorry about that, but hold on, let me brush it off. 1 second. Alright. So from my toes to my heel, it's like all red. Dirt covered all on my foot. Even though I haven't touched the ground ever since I started walking back to the house, right? I don't know how any of that happened while I was on the ATV. So I tried to get off again. Okay. I mean, all right. I might get mad here in a second. Just let me breathe. Okay. So while I was about to get off to go back to walk towards the house, Dylan, he whips the ATV around so fast, I'm actually hanging off the ATV a little bit. Then he goes back into the backyard and I am flailing. I mean, not my arms, but my legs. Like, I was doing the Superman pose. Okay, I'm gone. At least I think. We're booking it back to the backyard, and oh my god, I I almost want to stop the video here, but Dylan isn't done yet. You have to realize that Dylan isn't done. So sorry about that. Something in my throat. I'm trying to get it out all day. Anyways, so we go back to the backyard. I'm doing the Superman pose, right? I look like an ATV super dude. What are they called? Motorist. A motorist. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I look like one of those people. The people who do the stunts. So we're taking off. He does another hard right, and then he takes down this another path. I haven't seen this one before. So while I'm trying to find a way to get myself back on the ATV correctly, Dylan goes down this path with another hard right. Okay. Remember the other path with the branches and the twigs and the planks and the logs? That path is nothing to this one. This one, you can get air on it. And when I say air, let me show y'all an example. This is us, right? There are like little ditches and holes in this path. So when I say air, I don't mean you just glide over them. I mean you can bump it, fly up, land back down, and keep going. Like it's GTA, right? We're about to start to drive down this path. I'm actually starting to stutter. So I'm gonna get a bottle of water real quick. Just give me a second. Remember to drink your water, kids. Anywho, you go down this path, the one with the air, the ditches, you know. Keep in mind, one of my legs is where it's supposed to be on the ATV, but another one of my legs is on one of the handlebars. Like, I'm doing the knee. My knee is on one of the handlebars, the one that I'm hanging on to. So, you go down this path, they hit a bump, you go flying into the air. Keep in mind, this leg is where it's supposed to be. This leg isn't. So, this leg goes flying into the air. And this one right here, I don't know how to describe it, but okay. You know how when a basketball bounces on the ground, it makes that boom noise, that my leg, it made that noise on the ATV, and I springed up. I was able to catch myself though. It was my right hand. I was able to catch myself, surprisingly. Again, I was surprised as you. Like, I'm not that strong with it. Look, I got noodle arms, okay? It's not looking pretty. But anywho, close that. I don't know why my closet keeps opening. I don't know why. I'm just gently bumping it while I'm telling this story, and then it just opens. I don't know. I think it's broken. I don't know. Anywho, I'm bouncing on the back of this ATV. Bouncing like a basketball. Then we land. It was a hard land, and remember, I'm on my knee. I bounce on my knee and I go like this. Boom. I am flat, laying on my knee. I'm surprised I'm not injured, but it did hurt my stomach a lot. So he slows it down. We go back to the starting area with the square, the rectangle, and I am gripping my stomach like I just got gut punched, like Vegeta or something. I am doing this. I'm rocking. I look like a Mortal Kombat character about to get fatality. It was bad, man. It hurt. Now I'm almost done with the story. There's one more thing I want to talk about. Just give me a second. So, Dylan is actually done this time. He's not pranking me anymore. He's not trying to ram us into a tree. He's done. We're about to go back to the house. But then he says the words, "Hold me." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Hold me." I'm like, what? Dude, I'm way older than you. You're like 10. I'm not sure this is good luck. He told me his age at that, right before we were about to go to home. He told me his age then, so I was able to tell. When he said hold me, he meant wrap my arms around him like a passenger on a motorcycle. Although there are handlebars next to me. I did not. Okay. Let me tell you all something about me. I don't like to hug people. Especially not nowadays. Like, of course not, coronavirus. Oh god, now I'm gonna get demonetized. So now I said that. Yeah. Anyways. So this whole sickness thing is going around. Like, even before that, I did not like hugging people. I don't remember the reason why, but I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, younger me taught me today to not like hugging people. And I'm like, oh, alright. You got it, Chief. Alright. So, when he said hold me, I just thought, okay, this is bad. Because that means he's going to go full speed again. So I had two choices. Hug or die. I said, I chose to hug, okay? I can't have the streets knowing I'm hugging people out here. This is a one-time thing, alright? Some of my friends are pimps, okay? I got friends in gangs. I'm joking, obviously. I actually don't. I'm joking. But I can't have people knowing I'm out here giving free hugs for nothing. So, I mean, I've wrapped my arm around this dude, regardless of not liking hugs or not, and he books it back to the house. Full speed again, at least 40 miles per hour. Again, I can't really see this binocular. I mean, I could get a glance of it, but like, it was such a quick glance. I thought it said something different. Like, it says 40, but I think it says 50. You know what I'm saying? So we book it back to the house. He does this. We are drifting, and then parks it. I'm not gonna lie. That part was actually kind of cool. I like that. I almost died, but hey, would have been the fancy way to die. But yeah, that was it. I got off the ATV and I swore never to get back on one again. That was it. We did go eat some brownies after that though, so I guess I got a reward for surviving death. Anyways, oh, there is one more story. I have one more story of near death that was in the past couple of days, but I'll save that for a separate video. Okay guys, if you liked it, smash the like button down below, leave a comment, subscribe. I have 8 subscribers now. I can feel someone unsubscribing, like unsubscribing. I don't know why though. Anyways, hope you liked it. Catch you on the flip.